Testing.
Go sit down. Go sit down. You don't need to be here. Go sit down.
Megan. My clip notes here, so bear with me a second.
Oh boy.
All right, first and foremost, I'd like to welcome everybody here tonight. Thank you all for coming out to support both Alan and Darlene on this beautiful day. I really didn't know where to begin my speech. Ultimately, Alan wanted my speech to be just perfect. He wanted my speech to capture all of you, make you laugh, make you cry, feel a little bit joyous. I was mostly drunk this week, so I didn't know my speech for me. We believe you. And it goes a little something like this. You know, there comes a time in every man's life when you meet that one true soulmate, that one true love, that one person you can't live without. That moment came for Alan about 23 years ago when he met me. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Christopher, one of Alan's best men, like a brother to him, him to I. And to be asked by him to be one of his best men is truly an honor, especially for him being able to admit to all of you that I truly am the best man. A little background on Alan.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
We met in preschool. There was this one orange-haired kid running, bullying all the kids in the playground, screaming, "Odora rules! Odora rules!" This guy was just something else. But growing up, as we became best friends growing up, we're total polar opposites. Not only by hair color, but he was smart and driven, and I was puffy-haired and a total goofball. And he was athletic, and I was and still am incredibly good. But speaking of good-looking, there's no one more beautiful in this room tonight than the lovely Darlene.
Yes.
You look absolutely fantastic. It really is a sad day for all males worldwide that there is one less woman on the market for us.
Oh my God.
But I really gotta laugh. I've been waiting for this day for a long, long time. Alan tells me that I'm the lover boy, but look at this guy. He's like a little puppy dog. His heart's pumping out his chest. What could I say? There really is nobody better to compliment Alan than Darlene. These two are really like two peas in a pod. And Alan is truly one of the kindest hearted people I know under that tough skin of his. But ultimately, I gotta say that Alan has been much more than a friend to me. We're more like brothers, and always will be. There's times where I've also felt like a mother to Alan. We've at times gone out to clubs, and I've had to nurture him. I've had to dress him, sometimes undress him. I've watched him crawl. I've had to clean up after him several times.
Liar.
And Alan he really is the kind of man who can have any woman he pleased. Unfortunately, he never pleased anybody. Regardless of that, the union between you two is beautiful. And Darlene, you're now part of the family. You're like a sister. Over the past few years, we've had a lot of time to get to know each other, have a good time, and so on and so forth. Anyways, I'm going to pass the mic over, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to thank you all very much for attending my best man's day today. I really think it was particularly nice of Alan and Darlene to dress so nice for it.
Oh my God.
Wow. I mean, what a speech. Can you give him another round of applause?
Yes.
I definitely got harder. It's a bigger stage for me. I mean, to top that, I think it's going to be a little bit hard. But again, we have two different styles. Chris was more of the funny one. serious one. I will throw a couple jokes. But again, we wanted to thank you for being here in this special day, not only for us, but also for the ladies. And again, you're now part of the family, and we're truly blessed to have you here. I want to kind of introduce you to myself. For some of you who might not know me, my name is Joaquin Eduardo Gonzalez. Joaquin. They also know me as Jack. Well, I have a lot of nicknames, but I can't lose today. So basically, I just wanted to introduce myself, and kind of like how I met Alan, was in Our Lady of the Lakes in middle school. I was a new kid on the block. I came from an elementary school, public, to a private. That's kind of where I met this redhead. And we had a class together. We were joking around, making fun of kids, and that's kind of how we met. At first, he didn't like me. He said I had a flat top or I had a comb over, just because he had the orange hair. But I mean, we kind of hit it all 7th grade, 8th grade. I mean, we all became one. We were inseparable. I mean, Sela used to pick us up from school, and I remember going home. We had headaches. It was just stop and go.
Remember going to McDonald's?
Excuse me?
McDonald's?
Oh, McDonald's too. Yeah. But we had to stop that because we were going to the gym. So we had to start eating healthier, and, start lifting some weights. We were getting to that stage. So Adam has always been a big gym buff. I mean, he kind of got me involved, and from there, we hung out together. We went to the movies, the Hard Rocks stories. I mean, sometimes I don't even know how we made it home. But let's not go away too much. We also went in ATV riding. I mean, we hung out at the house, listened to music. I mean, it was great. So we built that bond, that brothership, and we were the 3 musketeers. Everywhere we went, we were all together. So it's definitely an honor, Chris said, to be one of the best men here. Definitely, I mean, we would have loved to be here and do everything for you. So I'm glad you picked us. On top of that, a little bit of kind of how Darlene came around. Alan started disappearing, Tuesday nights, whoever knows Alan, he does not go to sleep. So I would call him, he didn't answer. Chris, have you heard of it called Alan? No. I have no idea. We kept calling him, no answer. Next day comes around, we're hanging out. Hey, where were you? No, I fell asleep. Until one day he said, I'm seeing,
This
a new
girl.
Oh, really? Who's this girl?
I'm sure those are words.
So, in that case, Darlene came around, and we actually knew Darlene from some mutual friends, and then this kept going on and on for a couple weeks. And we saw things started getting serious. And if you know Alan, he wasn't a serious type of boarder. So from there, I mean, as you know, now it's history. I mean, now they're husband and wife, newlyweds, and everything Alan has loved is now turned on to Darlene. A good example is his Corvette. I don't think he has that anymore. Now it's the honey deuce. Yes, honey. Just like your dad says, honey this, honey that, just to keep your honey. So definitely it's wonderful. And from here, I'm going to pass it on to Marlene, beautiful maid of honor, and I wanted to thank you guys. And here's you.
I'm Marlene, Darlene's sister, and let me add there, Darlene was disappearing too, because I would call her, where are you? At a friend's house. What friend? A friend. Well, what friend are you at? At a friend's house.
At a barbecue.
So, my sister disappeared too for a while. Anyways, we meet, I am...
Come on,
Igual que tu papá.
Sácalo.
Igual que papá.
I'm so proud of you.
Deja que te toque a ti.
And I'm so happy to see you guys, so happy. And I want to thank you for making my sister so happy. And I wish you nothing but the best to you guys. And if Thank you everybody on behalf of my sister, Alan, my family, Alan's family, for coming all this way. Okay, thank you. Cheers! And now, here's photos.
Everybody, please raise your glasses. Vamos a una tostada. Again, we raise our glasses for the newlyweds. We love them a lot, and we wish them the best. And make sure you look in your eyes. You guys, you know what happens. You want to have good sex for 7 years. So look in your eyes.
No, it's that one.
My side.
No.